Welcome to the Huddle Podcast. It is Monday the 22nd, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a Josh Allen night.
Nobody wants that second part.
No, nobody wants it except for Bills fans. You don't want that smoke.
Actually, I encourage that smoke.
All right, we'll see about that one, big boy.
I'm just kidding with you, Jake. I'm just kidding.
All righty, boys. We got NFL Week 16 wrap up. And then we're gonna do Dude's Draft at the end of the podcast, and we're gonna talk about Monday Night Football. But by the time this gets out, that game will already be finished. So let's get into it.
All right, well, one of the biggest games of the season, Thursday, Rams-Seahawks. We talked a little bit, I think, about the game. It's not surprising that they split to me, but I think that we're probably all in the same boat on how they split. The biggest thing is going to be the refs. That's what everybody is going to want to talk about in this game. What do you guys think about the refs in that Rams game, specifically the illegal man downfield, brought the touchdown back early, and the 2-point conversion that got turned into, well, it was a failed 2-point conversion, ended up being taken back and called a 2-point conversion. What do you guys think of that?
I mean, that was crazy.
Cinema, dude. It was awesome.
I don't know if I'm a fan of that one.
The 2-point conversion, I think, makes sense. That stands. Like, they reviewed it. It was a 2-point conversion. They corrected themselves. I think that was the right call.
No, I think it's wrong. You think it's right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you defend it.
All right. The refs saw a play.
Yeah, what?
And they made the right call. Like, what?
That's all you got to say? Okay, first of all, Seattle didn't challenge it. The whistle was blown before the ball was picked up. It's not under the rule book considered a scoring play, so it doesn't have to automatically be reviewed. All three of those things include, not even to mention the fact that it was called incomplete on the field to start. No, it was not in the last 2 minutes. No. It was like there was still 7 minutes left in the game.
There was a game where there was a touchdown in the last 10 seconds and they didn't review it. So
I just think that all those things together, like there was the refs on their own reviewed that. And besides, like there was a whistle before Charbonnet even picked up the ball. So I don't know how that was called. They also spent way too much time looking at it. It was like 10 minutes, like deciding.
Yeah, they did spend a lot of time.
I thought that was bad too. I don't know. I didn't like it personally.
Like, I think that just makes. I think them taking so long to look at it makes it seem like they made the right call. I do understand the question of why they reviewed it in the first place. I do agree with that. I think that makes sense, Carson, where maybe they shouldn't have reviewed it to begin with because there was no challenge. But the play was
also dead because they whistled the, like, I don't know. I feel like it's done right there.
We've had plays like that, though. We've had plays like that.
I am fine with the review if it was a across the board thing where like this happens in every game, but it doesn't happen in every game. For some reason, the refs randomly decide to review things, like when the Lions were playing the Chiefs, and they just randomly decided that they were gonna review after like 10 minutes the Lions touchdown on the first drive there, and then they decide that some things are not reviewable, like the Rams touchdown against the Lions. Like, it, to me, there's no actual, like, there's no reason why they review or don't review things. Like, they just kind of go, oh, we're reviewing this random catch. Oh, we're not. You know what I mean?
Well, normally the review comes from New York. Like it's like, okay, you guys gotta check this out again most of the time, or a team is obviously challenging a play. I do get that aspect of it, but I do think after the review they made the right call that it was a 2-point conversion.
Like, yeah, if you were to say, is that a 2-point conversion if all the other stuff didn't happen? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Like,
I do
but
understand what you're saying, Carson.
but I
That makes
just think
sense.
the factors around it should have never got there. The play itself was a 2-point conversion, but it
But
just
it should have never got to the point where they were allowed to review it.
yeah,
Is what you're saying.
it just
Which
should have never got.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
The whistle thing too is just like if the whistle is blown, then the play
That's
is
the
dead.
most important thing to me. Like
but the thing is, we've seen a many play have the whistle blown and it like points still be scored afterwards. Defensively from fumbles and interceptions. The Bengals had it in the playoffs when against the Raiders. They whistled Joe Burrow out of bounds and he wasn't out of bounds and made a touchdown pass. Like,
well, I don't think just because it's happened before doesn't make it bad. Like, I'm sure, like, I would consider all of those probably bad touchdowns too if it's been whistled dead. Or I consider the fact that they whistled bad. I hated for a long time that they did that. Like, there was another game we'll talk about later, Raiders and Texans game. In that game, there was a incomplete pass, but it looked close to a fumble. They let the guy return it to the house, and they got called back for an incomplete pass. Like, if they just did that all the time on every single play, unless it was like an obvious tackle situation or something, then that'd be great. But I don't like that they're quick to blow the whistle, even on plays like that, where it is kind of a.
They've gotten better though. Like I remember they used to blow the whistle every time immediately. But
far better than the NHL when it comes to that.
If there's ever a play where the ball semi looks loose or anything like that, or the plays looks like it's still going forward, there should be no whistle. Like you should just let that play out to the very end.
It's just frustrating when you see it in a game like this, though. Like this was a monster game for both teams.
Yeah.
Like think about this. The Rams, Matthew Stafford could be one of, I think 2 other people have done it. Peyton Manning did it for sure, to win MVP and not win their own division because of this game.
Yeah, it's wild.
It is wild crazy. It's crazy. Honestly, to me, the game flow of this game was unreal. I personally think this was the best game of the year so far. I also think this was kind of a subtle understory of the game. This was the wide receiver bowl of the NFL this year. Like these 2 guys are probably the best wide receivers, at least statistically, in the league this year.
Puka Nacua is so much fun to watch, man.
Yeah, he's a beast. JSN's just clean too. He's kind of like Shea Gilgeous of the NFL. Like it's really not like super exciting to watch, but he's just good at the fundamentals, which gets him open. And it's just
they needed to use him more earlier.
They should have. Yeah, he had 0 yards in the first half, and I think 1 target, which is crazy for him. Obviously, he had a great second half and the touchdown in OT to tie the game. But great flow, and a lot of people. My buddy is a diehard Rams fan, and he was talking about how Sam Darnold is like a choker and stuff like that. Pause. And I was thinking, like, a lot of people say that about him, and I think that that's like fair, but I also think that the sample size was like too small. Like he has played bad in the 3 games that were like meaningful in his career, but he's also only played in 3 games. And honestly, when he threw that pick in the red zone late in the game in the 3rd, I believe, I was thinking, oh my God, like here we go again. It's going to be another 3 turnover game for Sam Darnold. Everyone's going to be like, this guy can't win. And he didn't play awesome. They were saved by a team effort. Shaheed, obviously, with a huge return to get them to 1 score. But that final drive in overtime was unreal. And the 2-point conversion to win it was also a nice throw. So
why did they let Kenny Walker march down the field and then put in Charbonnet? That will be a question that bothers me. Like, he is gonna want to leave that team so badly. Like, free my boy Kenny Walker.
yeah, I
That
agree.
drives me up the walls, dude.
As someone who has him in fantasy, I know Aiden, you do.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Get this, man. You do too.
Stop giving Charbonnet the ball at the 1, you assholes.
Dude, it happens every game, all year round, man.
I hate it, dude.
Oh.
I feel like that was the Lions last year a little bit, but like, I don't know. I feel like David Montgomery would also chop it up for.
Yeah.
To me, like, when a running back goes 60 yards down the field for you, and then brings it to like the 3. Run a screen pass first, and then run that running back. Give him a little break, because that's his touchdown, man. That's Kenny Walker's touchdown.
I agree.
It's actually.
I agree.
I get why they do it from like a coaching standpoint, but like, fuck
I think
you.
he just
That's
gets
Kenny
to the
Walker's
sideline,
touchdown.
and then the coach is Mike McDonald's like, "You want to go back in for a touchdown?" No, because you didn't make it all the way. Sit on the bench. Like I'm wondering.
Have you ever seen the Madden clip where a guy's running with Kenny Walker and he's like complete space and they're like, dive, get down. So he gets up at the 1. He's like, all right, coach, we're gonna score here. What are we doing? We're killing the clock. What's going on? And they're like, nope, sit on the bench. Charbonnet, get in there.
It's horrible.
Oh. And then they end up with the same amount of fantasy points because the one has all the rushing yards and the other one has all the touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Stafford, crazy game. He's gonna win MVP. He's solidified that. I think he would have to throw 10 picks, no touchdowns, and a pass rating of 19 in the next 2 games.
Yeah.
And even then, I think he's still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Stafford. I think we'll agree on that.
470 and 4 touchdowns in a monster game. Puka, obviously, we talked about him a second ago. 220, highest of his career. I think he had a record for the most 165 yard. Sorry, he tied.
He tied it, yeah.
He tied the most consecutive 165 plus yard receiving games in a row. 3 with it Torrey Holt? It was one of the Colts back in the day.
So.
I think it was Torrey Holt. But yeah, crazy game. I'm excited for that matchup in the playoffs. I think that's a likely NFC Championship game. Which would be amazing.
This is the 4th time this year a quarterback has thrown for over 400 yards, and all 4 have lost the game.
And they were all
Stafford. Is that not crazy?
No. That is kind of
Stafford,
crazy.
Flacco, Brissett, and Bryce Young.
Really? Dak's not on there? I'm surprised Dak's not on.
No. Isn't that, first of all, that list, like, obviously Stafford, but the other 3 is insane.
Yeah.
Well, the other 3 I would say are almost more impressive than the Stafford one. Like, look who Stafford's throwing to, and then look at who
Bryce Young, 400 yards.
Yeah, he's got Tech McMillan, and that's it.
The awards are like, obviously we know who's winning most of these things, but between Puka and JSN, I think is for Offensive Player of the Year now. Like it's crazy to think that Jonathan Taylor has low key fallen off a cliff, but like the fall from grace is unreal.
The team has fallen off a cliff. It's like they were driving so fast that they didn't look at the end of the peak and just flew right off the thing.
I'm actually kind of excited for this Colts game tonight. This will clinch a playoff spot for the Bills, so that's why I'm excited for it.
Oh, okay.
But I believe we have a bunch of teams who are already clinched for playoffs, no?
Yeah, a decent amount have. Yeah.
Like the Broncos, the Patriots, the Bears, the Seahawks.
Jacksonville should have this week, no?
I think so, yeah. I'm trying to see. I don't have a...
Let's see. The Niners, the Rams, the Bears, the Patriots, the Seahawks, Denver. That's it as of right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
the Patriots
the-
could technically not be in the playoffs right now?
No, I said the Patriots. It's
Oh, okay,
the
my bad.
Jags who are 11-4, the Chargers 11-4, the Bills 11-4,
the Bills aren't clinched.
and the Texans 10-5. No, I'm just saying who's competing right now for those spots.
Oh,
And then the Steelers are still competing. If they lose out and the Ravens win out, they'll lose that playoff spot.
Oh, they got it.
division,
They're
it's
fine.
gone to shit.
I
like the
apologize,
Steelers,
Carson.
man. We'll talk about them in a second, but
All right, well, pause. That's gay. Pause.
that I like the Steelers?
Yes.
What's wrong
He's a
with the
Bengals fan.
Steelers? Oh,
He's a Bengals.
Yeah, of course.
It's like me saying I like the Jags. You'd be pissed.
Yo, speaking of the Jags, your
no,
Jags
no,
over
no,
there,
no,
brother.
no. Kryptonite. Kryptonite. Okay, let's get to the Eagles Commanders. We can kind of gloss over this one. All right, we just did.
Yeah.
Eagles won.
Nice.
Bears Packers. That was another
Banger
massive game.
Banger game.
Another massive
Banger
game. Another massive game.
Yeah.
Jordan Love goes down, but Malik Willis 4-0 last year when starting for the Packers, and obviously
he looks better than J Love, guys.
he's not a bad backup to have because they obviously do something with him. He didn't look horrible.
He looked good.
He looked decent. He did look decent.
Dude, he went 9 for 11, 121 yards and a tutty. Like, what more?
Coming off the bench, dude.
He
playing
also
scout team all year.
He also had 10 rushes for 44 yards. He was averaging 4.4 yards a carry. Like, he kind of popped off.
Yeah, he looked good. I'm gonna say it. He played better than Jordan Love.
Yeah, in that game.
In that game, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, coming off the bench,
100%. Bears before the onside kick had a 0.5% chance of winning the game. They come back in overtime.
Just slam money line right there. That's what you slam money line.
That fourth down touchdown pass to tie the game. I've never I'm like, you just waft that ball. Like, he's wide open and it's gone. It is in the stands. Some fan has a better chance of catching that ball. That to me was an underrated catch because he was in the corner and that was a high point ball. That was not an easy catch at all, in my opinion. But
that DJ Moore catch at the end there too was
oh my god, unbelievable. That was a great throw too.
Yeah.
Was it just me, or did you guys think DJ Moore died afterwards? Like, he fell to the ground and didn't get up for a solid 20 seconds and then celebrated.
I think he was exhausted.
Okay, dude, he caught the ball, laid there, and I was like, did he just get a concussion after catching that? Which would make it even cooler. But then he finally got up and celebrated. I was like, what the hell just happened, bro?
I think the other thing too is I thought he bobbled it at first too. I thought he didn't catch it.
Yeah,
it kind of looked like a bobble.
I thought he knocked his ass out, dude. His eyes closed.
But honestly, to think that the Bears would have this record, that's one of those teams as well that I just can't hate on. I think they're good fans.
They've been bad for so long.
Yeah, they've just been absolutely butchered with bad seasons and bad quarterbacks. That is the worst quarterback franchise ever. And they finally seem to have something decent going.
And the Packers have just bullied them. Packers fans have bullied Bears fans for years.
Oh, yeah. That felt good as a Bears fan.
And
imagine being 60 years old, you watch the Bears your whole life, and you come and watch that game.
Woo. Yeah.
With Rodgers beating the Lions, that clinched the Bears.
Which is crazy.
So it's kind of like a little nice, head nod from Rodgers to the Bears, being like, I used to own you. You're now free.
But
no,
still
in his Hall
Lions, apparently.
He's going to talk about how much he owns.
And and this is just, we'll talk about the game, obviously, in a second, but, if you're a Lions fan, I'm sorry to your dad, Jake. Yeah. For those that don't know, Marsha's dad is a Lions fan. But, oh my God, it's right there. It's they're edging themselves.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. I do want to bring up, this is the best Bears season that they've had in since what, 2009, I think, the last time they made the playoffs. And half the media this week was talking about the Bears potentially moving out of Chicago. Like,
it sounds like they are.
Over money. You have made money off of Bears fans who have gone and watched this team be shit for how many years? And
now they're finally good.
They're finally decent, and you want to move the team out of the city? Are you insane?
I did read some
because
stuff
you want the fans to pay for it. They want money.
It's gonna be technically it's gonna be in Indiana, northwest Indiana. So outside
30
of
minutes.
Illinois.
It's 30 minutes from where the current stadium is. Which you say, it's 30 minutes, but the current stadium is downtown. No.
Yeah, it is. It's like downtown Chicago.
That's normally it's teams moving into cities. Like the Lions moved into Detroit. You can't move them out of Chicago.
I will say when it like it's not like it's just a couple million or tens of millions. It's like hundreds and hundreds of millions more.
Aiden, that family has made billions off of the city of Chicago. So I don't want to hear money.
No, I agree. It's not just money. It is I read a whole article on it on why they're considering moving out. It's because to get the space they want for the land, it's a lot of money and a lot of contracting work. Where if
it's also probably cheaper for them to build one in Indiana.
That's why it is, and on top of that, they could probably build a better one. Is their point? Which so I see both sides. I mean, personally, I like the in-city, of course. That's how Cincinnati is. It's right downtown. I think that's perfect. And they were doing the same thing. They were considering moving like 30 minutes out in Ohio somewhere else, and I think that would suck. So
bad for fans, good for ownership. I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree.
The Chicago Bears. You're not the Indiana Bears.
Yeah, I think going to another state is insane. It's instead like you could go to the suburbs of Chicago even, and at least you're still in Chicago. Like it is strange to go 30 minutes into another state.
Well, what's the whole story? What's the entire story here? Like
they need a new stadium. Soldier Field is I've never been, but I'm assuming it's old. It's been around for a while. They need a new stadium. I don't know. Normally these cities give money. The owners want a certain amount of money. They want the taxpayers to pay for their stadium. It's the same. Every NFL team does this. Yeah. That's pretty much the story. The Bears want to pay less. The city doesn't want to pay for their stadium. I don't blame the city for not wanting to pay for their stadium. And they're doing it at a time when the Bears are finally good, and it's supposed to be like, could you imagine if the Lions did this the year where they finally made playoffs and were good? Yeah. That would suck. That's a bummer.
I definitely think like the city should be paying for the state. Like the amount of money that the Chicago Bears brings into the city is definitely worth paying whatever the team is asking for them to pay. And like you said, most cities pay that amount of money.
I think this is a little greed from the ownership, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Bears fans go to games when they're 2-12, man.
No, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think every owner in the NFL definitely has some greed.
Do the Jets and Giants not share stadiums?
Yeah, same with the Rams and Chargers.
Is there not a scenario where the Bears could share a stadium temporarily while they redid
Soldier Field?
Yeah, no, I think they could.
That would be a good scenario, would it not? Yeah, just for like 2 seasons.
Have a little makeover.
Yeah, keep some of the structural integrity of it, so that you still have the old, history in it and everything. I don't know. That does suck.
Almost though, sometimes, Carson, it's more expensive to redo some of these older stadiums than to.
Well, even if they just got rid of it entirely, you know what I mean?
I think it does suck, but there are a lot of teams that are not in the city that they're based in. Like New England
Yeah.
is not in Massachusetts, they're in Foxborough. The Levi Stadium, the 49ers are nowhere near San Fran.
I think it's the moving out of the city that I have an issue with. I don't think it's the if it would be different if the Lions, like I'm bringing them up, when they had the Silverdome, where the Silverdome was in downtown Detroit and then they moved out.
Yeah.
That to me is different than
moving.
the
moving in.
Like moving into a city is different than I don't know.
I agree.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah,
I agree. It completely changes every Bears fan's tailgate.
Oh yeah. And just people just visit. Like, it's just nice. Like, that's one of the best parts of downtown Cincinnati, downtown Detroit, is you can walk to the stadium. You can do other, like, you don't have to have your car. You can walk everywhere you want to go. It's very easy and accessible.
And you can, okay, honey, we're going to the Bears game. I'm a big Bears fan, and I really want to go see the Bears. All right, we'll make a weekend out of it. Friday, we'll get in. We'll go out to a nice dinner. Saturday, we'll go visit, see around the city. Sunday, we'll go to the game and then hit up a local bar or whatever afterwards. Like, now it's like, all right, honey, we're going to the Holiday Inn 30 minutes away from Chicago, and we're going to stay there. And now we're going to get there on Saturday because there's nothing to do in 30 minutes away from, you know what I mean? Like, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It is a different
Could you imagine if Wrigley Stadium just moved 30 minutes out of Chicago? We're not paid enough to to talk about this.
I'm over here trying to do research on the Bears Stadium right now.
That's off-season talk, I think.
Get us involved in the conversation. We can change things for him. But no, I mean, just to bring it back to the actual team, like, you're right. It has been taken. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's got a counter. He's pro owner.
No, I'm not. This is not a counter. It does. It's just the thing is, what there's. I get both sides of that argument because one, it's way cooler and more accessible and better for the fans to be in the city. But like even this, they want to build a dome stadium, for that type of environment. They want to add 20,000 extra seats to the stadium. Well, they want to do it so they can host a Super Bowl, so Chicago can have a Super Bowl. Like, that makes sense. Money-wise, it makes sense. It brings in more money. And not just for them, but for the surrounding area.
Which would not be Chicago.
Dude, did you know there would only be like 30 minutes outside of Gary, Indiana? Which is like the worst part of Indiana. Like, crime-wise. Sorry. Just random geography fact.
Because the land is cheap there, Aiden. Like...
Yeah. No, I know. I know.
Like, it again, I think it's just pure greed. This is off-season talk. Let's move on, boys. Yeah. Let's go to another game. Good win for the Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah, shout out the Bears. Chargers, Cowboys. Bye-bye, Cowboys. Have a great off-season. We'll see you next year.
You still them boys? You
still them boys?
They are certainly not. Chargers have a massive win, 34-17. They move to 11 wins. And Herbert, after coming off of a month of mediocrity.
There we go.
Mediocrity. Throws 300 yards. Looked good. Chargers are a weird team. Like, I don't even really believe in them, but they are winning games.
Yeah.
Like, what's your stance on the Chargers?
I agree. Same thing. Like,
are they a so one and done, or are they like, can they win anything? Like,
I think they can win a game in the playoffs. I just think they're so banged up, and Herbert being banged up especially, and that line being banged up doesn't help anything.
No.
I think if they run into a really good defense, it's going to be a problem for them. And again, this has been your biggest gripe on Herbert, Carson, is like, he hasn't done it in the playoffs where he's just flat out balled out and won them the game. He's balled out in the playoffs, but he hasn't won them a game. So I think they can win a game for sure. I don't know who they're scheduled to play right now. I think maybe Let's find out who they're scheduled to play. But
Steelers right now.
yeah, like I would take the Chargers to win that game.
I don't disagree. I think the Chargers are like decent. I'm in the same boat as Jake, where it's like I can maybe see them winning one, but their defense is not very strong. And if they could go up against a good defensive line, man, like they're like just gonna eat Herbert, dude. Every time Herbert has played a good defense, he throws for 120 and a pick and a touchdown. Like that's just how his stat line's been.
Yeah.
Like yes, this is a great game, but he went against Dallas' defense, who they have stepped it up a little bit in the past few weeks, but
they've taken 2 steps back over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I would be overjoyed to see them in the second round.
Yeah,
like that would be amazing as a Texans fan and as a Bills fan.
Would you rather? Sure. Well, I mean, neither of us would be playing them. Maybe Texans we would be actually.
I think both of us.
No, you guys. As it stands right now, if you guys win, you would get the Broncos.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, you would get the Broncos.
Yeah, which is pretty much the worst. Like
well, you would go Patriots, Broncos.
Least favorite team to play. Yeah. Oh yeah. By far.
Oh wow.
They won the 1 seed for a reason, man.
I just think your team counters the Broncos very nicely.
Did you see them play this weekend? I don't want to be down Broncos on the fellas, but.
Well, I don't know what. Here's a weird thing that I find. Like, let's go through this AFC right here as it stands today. Before the Monday night, the Patriots would be playing the Texans. To me, I take the Texans there. I think this Patriots team is young. The Texans have been 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
row. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
So that's
I think
that's
the closest matchup.
That's a 7 beating a 2. Then we go Jags Bills, a 3 versus 6. I'm a homer. I'm going to take the Bills here.
I want to see you guys absolutely embarrass Trevor Lawrence. Please, if that happens, okay. So I will take the Bills as well.
Aiden?
Yeah. No, I'm. You guys have been here, done that. Trevor Lawrence is low key the GOAT the past 3 weeks, but I digress.
And then we got 4 versus a 5, Steelers versus Chargers. Dude, I personally trust the Chargers more.
Give me the Steelers, man.
I have Give me the Steelers there too, man. Okay. With a healthy TJ Watt, like.
Ooh. Okay. That's where we disagree, and I would take the Steelers there, but again, you could see 2, 3, 4. Not very likely, but you could see 2, 3, 4 getting knocked out of the first round. I think this is the weakest the 2, 3, 4 in the AFC has been in years. Because previous years it was the Chiefs, it was the Bills, it was the Ravens, that's where I stand on that.
Yeah, I think they are too banged up, like you guys mentioned. It's going to be tough to overcome that, and like you said, most of the teams in the playoffs are good because of their defense. Jake, I know that you guys have kind of a weird defense because you allow a lot of rushing yards, but on the flip side, like you are one of the best passing defenses. So,
if teams off.
And if it gets in a scenario where, let's say, Herbert has to throw because they're down big, like that's not going to be favorable for them. So I just think that that's kind of where it's at with the Chargers. I think they're a likely first-round bounce. Vikings, Giants, the Who Cares Bowl of the weekend.
I think you said it perfectly right there.
Yeah. They're competing for first pick, aren't they?
That's off-season loser talk, man.
They are, dude. The Giants have it now.
That's loser talk, man.
God.
They want to lose this game, bro. The Giants needed to lose this game. That's why Dart threw for 33 yards.
Wait, I think we'll all be in agreement here, but this to me was like the cringy white bowl as well. white quarterback bowl, cringy white quarterback
Dart
bowl.
Yeah.
hasn't looked good.
Darts look, man.
Ever since they fired Dable, dude, he hasn't looked
Yes.
good.
Yes, that was a mistake.
Who would you rather
I
see
can
do
s-
good though? Would you rather see McCarthy holding the Lambeau Trophy or
No,
Lombardi Trophy?
God,
Excuse
no.
me.
Anyone that refers to themselves in the third person, let alone as a number in the third person, should not only never hold the trophy, but be beaten over the head with it, bro. So
Holy cow! So your ideal situation is him going to the Super Bowl and getting beaten over the head by whatever team beats him.
yeah,
No, his
I was-
ideal situation is him never winning a Super Bowl.
yeah.
Never sniffing
Uh,
a freaking.
I know that this is off season talk too, but with the Giants holding the number 1 pick, I think
like
they
him.
might trade Dart, dude.
I hope not. No,
For Mendoza,
I
Yeah.
think no.
I think it depends on what coach you bring in. If the coach is like a Jackson Dart
Dude,
fan, then
I-
yeah.
Like
But I like the idea of bringing in. Or first off, they need to fire their GM. Their GM is terrible.
yes,
Like he should not be making any
get
more
him out
decision
of there
making.
because they have a chance, man. They have, dude. Their defense is actually good, in my opinion. Brian Burns is like a top 10 defensive player in the league this year. Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, Cam Scadaboo. Like you have all
Yeah.
these. Even Wandale Robinson and freaking Darius Slayton, a veteran, are good wide receivers. Like they have so much potential, and I don't even mind Jackson Dart, but they just need. Bro, they beat the Eagles. Like I know that random stuff happens, but like that's crazy. Like I don't know.
It is funny.
They could be good, I feel like, in 2 seasons. To me, if they draft a quarterback again, I'm going to be pissed. As a non-Giants fan, I'll be pissed.
See,
The Chargers.
I would
and the
agree with
Eagles.
that if they kept Dable, but I think I really do like I don't know if this is true or not. I saw a list online, Cam Scadaboo's Christmas list. I really don't know if this is real or not. But on there was hire Brian Daboll back.
Wow.
I really do think that he was like these young guys really liked Daboll.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
trying
why
to-
this is the season that you got rid of him. Why didn't you get rid of
Yes.
him the last
You
3
should have
seasons
done it
when you were
last
bad?
season.
When you had Saquon
Yes.
and Daniel Jones and they did nothing. Like that would have made more sense than you have a bunch of young guys who just got into the league. Of course you're going to be bad. No one is expecting the Giants to win the Super Bowl this year, or was expecting
Yeah.
them, excuse me. So it just didn't make sense to me. We talked about
It
when
also
it happened.
helps nobody firing a coach mid-season.
No,
Like all the kids on that team just lost the person guiding them in the NFL. It makes no sense to do that mid-season. If you're gonna do it at the end of the season and replace him, you have all off season to rebuild and restructure and have a new leader. That's different. But to just all right,
I
stupid.
also think it's clear as day. Like I wouldn't call any of their picks that they made in this draft like insane picks. Like Scatabo, to me, I always liked Scatabo. I always thought he was gonna be a good running back in the NFL. Dart, that was a great pick. Carter, I mean that was really what they moved out to get. He hasn't even been great. So if that's like the one decision that they've gone and done, and they traded Saquon Barkley last year, to me, this screams the GM has lucked out with a couple picks, and it's time for him to go. Like it was. If it's not this offseason, I don't know when the Giants move on from their GM. Like I would have rather see the GM get moved and Daboll get 2 more years with a young Dart and a young core offense.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's go to your team there, Aiden. Bengals take down the Dolphins. Their playoff chances are gone. The Dolphins, of course. You're the Bengals fan. You're the Bengals guy. Let's hear it.
I mean, this game meant nothing, but it was after last week's fuckery, it was nice to see the team put together a consistent offense Joe looked great. He said he was having fun again. I mean, it was just nice. It was great seeing them not play in the fourth quarter, just sit on the bench shooting the shit. Like, that's just, it's good that vibes are high after that game. I think that's the most important part about this game after winning is their vibes are high. Talking about Burrow, Chase, and Higgins, like, that's what matters most.
Momentum into the offseason, like he said.
Yeah. Like, yeah. As long as they're feeling happy, we're good, I think. Because as soon as those guys start questioning why they're here, now we're like panic mode. So, I mean, the game was good in the first half, and then the turnover started coming from Miami. Quinn Ewers started making mistakes. Like, he looked decent until the second half, I thought. So, but I still think they may have found a guy if they're gonna get rid of Tua.
Tua on the bench actually like being out there and like supporting him too, and like that takes a lot of guts from a guy who just not only got sent to second string, he got Russell Wilson treatment thrown to the wolves. Like, you are garbage to us, is what the Dolphins said to him.
Yeah, that was tough.
Tua's a nice guy. I honestly would like. I'd like to see a Kirk Cousins arc out of him where it's like he has at least one more good season with the team where it's like maybe Tua's back.
And then he goes to die on the Falcons.
Well, that's one thing. I don't know. I find it also funny that they went straight to Quinn over what's his name there? Zach
Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean, that's definitely the smart move. I think Quinn Ewers was a good leader at Texas. Like, I don't think he's a bad quarterback by any means.
I think Zach Wilson was bad. I think that's all that needs to be said about that.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Wilson sucks. Yeah. I'm not. Sorry, buddy.
I mean, he could never compete against Super Bowl winning quarterback Kenny Pickett. So, I just think. What are we talking about?
I don't know. Dolphins kind of suck.
Yeah.
They're a weird team to follow. A-Chain's good.
Yeah. I mean, it is strange. I get it, benching Tua. Like, he hasn't played well. His third down mind was not there last game. But McDaniels his play calling is so vanilla. Like, it's hard to blame Tua when Tua's checking down 60% of his passes to A-Chan. Like,
and it's like Tyreek Hill makes a difference for sure, but
God.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill can't be your entire offense.
Yeah, and you're talking about McDaniels doing that, right? Like, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. His scheme is like solely based off one player who obviously hasn't been there all year. So,
well, he went from that being his favorite toy to this year it's A-Chain is his favorite toy, and it's like, I don't know.
Stop playing with toys.
Well, just play with the whole collection you have there, buddy. Like, you got Waddle.
Yeah.
You had Tyreek. I don't know.
A lot of mistakes by the Dolphins in that game. So it was nice. It was nice to get a win.
Yeah, but we don't have to stay on that game unless you got more to say.
Yeah, no. I mean, I got nothing, dude.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but yeah. Like, the only reason I'm mentioning the game is because you are a Bengals fan. But I don't know. Hopefully they get a defense next year, but that's off-season talk, like we said.
Yeah.
Another huge game with a lot of playoff implication. Buccaneers, Panthers. Panthers take the game 23-20. Baker throws a pick to end it.
Panthers are in the driver's seat, man.
Yeah, yep. They are. I think it's going to be tough for them because they play Seattle next week, and then the following week they play the Bucs again. Bucs play Miami next week, and then the Panthers. If they win those two games, then they're automatically in. It's up to both these teams. Whoever wins out wins it. Or sorry, Panthers technically have. two options. They can either win next week and lose, I think, in week 18 and it won't matter. Or if they lose next week, then they have to sweep the Bucs, if I'm not mistaken.
I think. Go ahead.
You're
Aiden.
right. If they lose next week, they have to beat the Bucs the following week, I believe. If the Bucs win out.
Yeah.
Or sorry, if the Bucs
Assuming
win
they
against
beat
Miami.
the Dolphins, yeah.
I think both these teams have the potential to lose out.
Dude, well, that's impossible.
They play each other the last week. But
Oh fuck! But you know what I'm saying? Where it's like neither of these teams, like they both hobbled into, like any chance the Bucs have to put some pressure on the Panthers, they lose, and any chance the Panthers have to get a leg up on the Bucs, besides this week, of course, the Panthers have lost. So it's like,
yeah.
If
I
let's
mean,
say
I
the
think-
Rams stay at the 5 seed and the Bucs and Panthers, one of the two, stay at the 4. Well, they will stay at the 4. What do you guys think of the Rams have to play both teams in a week? And then whoever wins that, it's so like I will have zero faith in either of those teams. I'm sorry. Like, as someone
you
who's...
might be able to combine these two teams and the Rams would still win.
Yeah, like it's
the
really
Bucs
tough.
are just bad right now, man. And after last week's game, like Carson, you were saying they were fired up after they lost to the Saints they played. Like, you'd think they'd come out and just dominate the Panthers, and that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not at all. It's really bad. It's really bad. I don't know what their collapse was either, because they started 6-2. So
they were one of the hottest teams.
The fact that they have now gone 1-6
wow.
in the last 7 weeks.
Down the stretch.
And 3 straight division games. Like, they were in the clear. They were gone with this division. If they would have won the last 3 weeks, they'd clinch already. Instead, they're
and this
sitting
is
here.
not like, this is not the NFC North, or like, this is not exactly a great division we're talking about either.
No.
This is like, this has been the stinkiest division in football for years.
Yeah, I agree. It's I don't know what it is. I think that it's partially coaching. I think that they were injured for a little bit there. That stacked some losses. Maybe that kind of threw them off a little bit. Maybe that's the reason. But it is weird to me how they've just collapsed here down the stretch after starting so good. So
Baker throws a pick to end it too.
Yeah, and if you watch, if you actually if you watch it back, Mike Evans gives up on his route and comes back to the center of the field. He was on a deep crosser. I don't know what he was doing, but Baker threw it as if he was going to continue the route, and he just gave up on it. And that's kind of what their season has been, like just miscommunication, poor decision-making on Baker's part, and it's turned into this. And, I mean, I'm kind of happy for the Panthers. Like, I think that I like that Bryce Young is kind of coming out of a shell a little bit and showing that he can win games. Because the Panthers by no means are a great team yet, you know, like we just discussed. So
yeah, for the Panthers to be where they are is like
huge.
Like, holy shit, good on you.
Yeah.
Is Todd Bowles in the hot seat if they lose? Because
I think he should be. I don't like him.
He should be.
They've won their division. They've won their division with 10 wins, 8 wins, and 9 wins with Todd Bowles. It's not exactly like you can't fire a coach after they win their division, but like that to me is screaming something's off.
I would get rid of him in the offseason, personally.
Dude, Buck fans are probably screaming at the fact that they didn't just let Liam Cohen take over, bro. Like, just screaming.
Yeah.
Because what
Now
he's
he's
done
over
with the
in
Jags is
Jacksonville
like
cooking up a storm.
close to a miracle. I feel like.
Yeah, given how bad
Personally,
their
I didn't think the
quarterback
Jags
is.
team. Yeah, I didn't think that Jags team would be anywhere near 10 wins, and they already got it. Like, it's impressive. So, like,
Yeah.
I definitely think Todd Bowles should be on the hot seat.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if they lose 2 games to the Panthers.
Oh God,
Crap.
And miss out on playoffs? Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, and they go 1-8 or that's 1-8 to end your season is horrific.
It's diabolical.
And their
Not
one
to
win is
mention,
to the
again-
Cardinals, by the way, in that stretch.
Well, and again, every year we've said they finished 9-8 or whatever. Like, you played the Saints twice. The Saints have been awful for 4 years.
Yeah.
You played the Panthers twice. Besides this season, the Panthers have been awful since 2015.
It's been a minute.
And then what's the other team in there that I'm missing?
Falcons.
The Falcons. The
They
Falcons
have
have
been good since Matt Ryan.
exactly. So it's like,
It's been free.
I don't know.
It's been free for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Another gloss over here. Saints Jets. Anybody? No
Nope.
takers.
Oh, Chuck has been
Yes.
fucking it up, dude.
Yes. Shout out to our boy. We might have to start calling him by Shock, dude.
He's been playing
He
out
might
of
deserve the
shoes.
respect.
Yeah, I've been chewing for Chuck, man.
He's been playing nasty. He's now second in offensive rookie of the year odds. Like it's a close second to
Yeah, he's been
McMillan
decent,
on
man.
the Panthers.
308 yards, 49 pass attempts, and a touchdown. Pretty nice.
And Olave,
Yeah, they might have
dude,
found
like,
their guy, man.
that chemistry with him and Olave. 10 catches, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like, come on, bro.
What do you guys think of those Saints jerseys, by the way? The old golds. I don't know what to think. I either love them or I hate them. I don't know what to think of those.
I'm just not a big Saints uniform guy. Like, I don't.
Really? I love the Saints uniforms.
I was gonna say some people put them in the top 3.
I
For
love
me,
'em.
gold is so tacky.
But
that
it's not it's not like a bad gold. You know what I mean? It's not like
it's not like a gold.
Jacksonville or like when the Ravens have those yellow pants, whatever the fuck those
I
are.
think that
Pardon my language.
I think that the Saints could do anything with their jersey, and I would just go, "That's an alright jersey. That's fine." Like, I don't think I'd ever be like those. I don't like the Seahawks, but the Seahawks throwbacks.
I can't.
Here, well, I'll pull it up, Carson.
Kid's a genius.
No, that's too complicated.
The Seahawks throwback. I don't think you can compare the Saints to the Seahawks in jerseys.
No.
Are you talking these cream ones, right?
Yeah, whatever you want to.
Yeah, the all gold. Because it's kind of tannish. It's really just beige, but
Yeah.
For me, the Saints could do these ones, correct?
yeah,
Yeah, to me these are fine.
they wore beige pants with them, did they not? Though.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like them. I think they're cool.
I don't not like them. They do kind of they're not super home jerseys, but it is nice switching it up from the classic black.
See, to me, I like the black more though.
Yeah, I did.
The gold does bounce off the black for sure.
I don't know. They're fine.
Great helmet.
Yeah. That was Saints talk.
That was Saints talk. Shout out Tyler Shook, dude.
And I'm not going to do it to you again this week. Bills Browns. Bills sneak away 23-20 against Deion Sanders' child.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Bills?
I am happy we won. That's pretty much about as positive you can be. James Cook is so freaking good, man. Oh my gosh. I feel like they kind of switched it up in the second half there where they weren't running the same offense for some reason. I don't know. The Sean McDermott's play calling is just bad. Like Josh Allen twists his ankle on third down or on second down, gets up, he looks hurt. And they are on their own 1 yard line. They decide to run a tush push for a gain of no yards right after Josh Allen just twisted his ankle in their own, like, what are we doing? And then he has to go to the locker room after. Like, if Josh Allen is hurt, this season is over. It's done. This team is done.
You have no
100%.
faith in Mitch?
Stop. I think
we
it's
can give you Flacco if you want Flacco.
Flacco's a dog, man.
He was throwing to Jamar Chase, and like no one can run the Bills off. No one can do what Josh Allen's doing with the Bills offense. Like, I'm sorry. They would not be a playoff team without him.
I'm just saying, Joe Flacco did have that 16-yard run.
Dude,
just saying.
He revived Jerry Jeudy's career. He took the freaking electromagnetic fucking... just brought him back to life.
Browns fans started booing when Shador got hurt, and they pulled him off for a quick second and put in, what's his name, Dylan Gabriel. I thought that was funny.
I think that's fucking mean, man. I know that
they didn't put in Gabriel. They put in some other bum, dude, that I've never heard of.
They put in Dylan Gabriel.
No, they put in... Oh my god, what his name's like a Slovakian name.
I thought it was Gabriel they put in.
I'm pretty sure Gabriel's hurt.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I don't know. We snuck out of there. I honestly had this like scheduled as one of those like games where it's gonna be like, how did the Bills only win by this? Just because the way things are going. We play tight games now. We're not going to blow any team out. We struggle against good defense. That's one of the better defenses in the league. I think we can all agree on that. And they won. So it is what it is. We're moving on. I'm already ready to play Philly. I think this was a look ahead game for the Bills. Like, I think they were already looking ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe how close that game was. I just kept checking on it. Like, I wasn't really watching the full thing. Sanders kind of played like ass. Like, the Cleveland was right there. He just didn't suck at throwing the ball.
Cleveland in general sucks, though. Like, they should move away from quarterback conversation for like 4 years. Like, just get the most untalkable quarterback ever. Get a Mike White in there for 4 years.
Get Mendoza, dude.
Don't. No, because
why? He's a quiet church boy.
Yeah, but they're okay. But if you're throwing like clean clothes in a shitty ass dryer every single time, they're never gonna come out clean. Like I'm tired of hearing them get. Oh, here come the Browns. They drafted another quarterback. What's gonna happen?
What else is there to talk about this team, man?
But I'm saying they shouldn't. Like, just get out
I don't think they will.
No, they're going to stay with Shador next year. That's the plan. Yeah. Like, that's what you have to do.
Do it for 4 years and build up the most incredible wide receiver room and running back room.
Do it for his rookie contract. Do it for the rest of his rookie contract.
And then once his rookie contract is over, you can say, this guy has sucked for 4 years. Or let's go get a quarterback now.
Or you trade for Jackson Dart.
I don't know that they're any different.
What's our next game, bro?
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
Let's move on. Go Bills.
Chiefs Titans. We don't have to talk about this one either, but two things that I'd like to say out of it. One, clearly Mahomes meant a lot to this team, and the fact that they were even 6-8 was a miracle. And
Minshew got hurt too.
Yeah, I don't think
Minshew too.
I don't think Minshew was the deciding factor on them getting killed by the worst team.
I don't even know who they brought in after him.
Ola Ola Dukin.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Cam Ward played
this
pretty
team
good.
This is
I
the
think-
most given up team I've ever seen. Like they're just Mahomes' ACL is gone. They're like done. So
Yeah.
Kelsey one catch for 6 yards.
Bro,
It's
he didn't
cra-
even want to be there.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is
I wouldn't play. I don't
he's
think
done.
Yeah.
There's going to be some injury maybe that comes out so that he doesn't have to play, and I honestly don't blame him. Like, playing in meaningless football for Travis Kelce now is pointless. Like, I know he loves playing football, but meaningless football, I don't think he cares to play.
No, I agree. He should just go back to doing his hobby, making free Rashee Rice t-shirts on the side, and call it a day. Hang up them cleats, buddy. Go hang out with paper.
Dude, it is actually sad though that he is gonna hang up those cleats.
Is it?
It's
he's like the most dislikable person on planet Earth.
He has made himself more dislikable with the Taylor Swift thing, and I think part of that is the media. Like, I don't
like
hate
him
Travis
before.
Kelce.
Really?
No, because he's
I
just
listen-
like
I
a
listen to
cocky
New Heights.
fucking. Like, I just hate guys with that kind of personality. Like,
I mean, to be fair to his cocky personality, he is one of the best tight ends ever. Like,
dude, Taylor Swift wrote an entire song about how big his meat is.
Like, dude, he's dating the biggest superstar in the world, and
Like,
he
what?
wrote a song about how gigantic he is, bro. Like, that
Imagine
goes to your head, bro.
both heads.
If that was me, you'd hate me, bro. You'd hate me. I'd hate myself. Oh,
Yeah, Chiefs are in tear down territory to like rebuild with Mahomes. Let's move on.
person's like, what song is it, bro? What song is it?
oh god. Okay,
called Red Bull.
Jaguars Broncos, one of the more meaningful games of the weekend. Broncos trying to keep their 1 seed. Jacksonville trying to climb to the 1 seed and maintain their lead in the division. I had mentioned last week that if the Jags lost a game and the Texans won out, the Texans would win the division. It's looking like Jacksonville is going to win for the first time in a while. They've cleared their path. They play the Titans and they play the Colts in week 17 and 18. That should be 2 easy wins. Let's go Cam Ward. But should be 2 easy wins. Listen, you guys all know that I am the resident Trevor Lawrence hater. I will say
Playing good
on the podcast right now that yes, he is playing good. This last month and a week of football, he is playing great, and you got to give him credit for that. I'm an honest guy. He's playing good.
I love how sad you are, bro.
That's what we wanted last week.
Yeah.
I know, but
The
they
guy had
beat
to do
the
it for
Jets,
a
so
month
it didn't
straight.
mean that much to me. Now it means something. They beat the Broncos. That's a big win. They beat the number 1 seed in the conference by 14. Denver hasn't lost a game by more than 10 all season, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. So that's
I think if you're the Broncos, you take this and you just move on from it. Like, it's almost better to lose drop 1 late just to feel
they were
how losing
due
feels.
for 1 as well. They really were due for 1.
They were playing in every tight game imaginable, dude.
Yeah. So I think that was bound to happen eventually. It doesn't really shake my faith in them. I will say that it boosts my confidence in the Jags. Like, I look at them as an actual really good playoff team now, heading into the playoffs. Whereas before I was like, Trevor Lawrence fell over and then ran for a fucking touchdown to beat the Chiefs. Like, am I really considering that?
Man, that was months ago.
Wow, they beat the Jets.
That was so long. That was like early October.
Yeah, but I'm just using it as an example of their entire season. It's what it's felt like.
I definitely have faith in this Jags team now. Like, It's not like they're not a team that would. I think that team could beat any other team in these playoffs for sure. Which I think Jake and I were on your side for most of the season. Like I think we all agreed that Trevor Lawrence is not elite, but in the past 4 weeks, he has been the definition of elite. He's had over 1,000 yards. He's had 12 touchdowns, no interceptions in the last 4 weeks. Like, it's just straight balling.
Yeah, he's played good.
Liam Cohen's doing a great job.
Agreed. Great coaching. The defense looks good. The scheme looks good on offense. Like, Duval, dude, could make a run. Could make a run.
Do you guys have more faith in them or the Texans?
I think
it really does depend on matchup. Like,
I have more faith. I have more faith in the Texans because that defense is the best we've seen since 2013, I think.
And I think defense travels better. Like, the Jags will have to play a road game to get to the Super Bowl, where the Texans, it's looking like they're almost going to play only road games. And I do like your defense. Listen, you're either way, like, if you're the 7th seed, you're going to have a tougher time. Like, you're going to have to play New England, then you're going to have to play Denver. Like, those are two tough opponents, I think. Whereas the Jags could end up, let's say right now, for example, they beat the Bills and then they either get the Steelers or the Chargers. I think that's a much easier road than going to Foxborough and then going to Mile High.
Yeah.
That's where I sit at it. It's nothing against either team. It's just strength of schedule.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Yeah. And honestly, like, I wouldn't be offended if you guys said Jacksonville. That they are playing good and they're better built all around. Like, their offense is way better than our offense. But the defense obviously falls to the Texans. But Jacksonville's defense isn't like scrubs by any means. They have a really good defense as well. So, yeah, you got to give them credit. I think that's one of the more impressive wins, not only of this week but of the entire season. Just especially,
and again, if they win in round 1, they are almost guaranteed to get a home playoff game.
Yeah.
In round 2. So
yeah, exactly. Falcons Cardinals. Did you guys hear that? No, I didn't either.
Nope,
because
let's
nobody
move on.
cares. All right. Texans Raiders. We just were talking about them. Jake, I'm in the same boat as you this week, buddy. You won. Good job. You won.
Yeah.
You won. There's a lot to hate in this game. First of all, Raiders had 9 straight games with under 75 rushing yards. It was the second most by any team all time. Texans allowed 134 yards to Ashton Genty on the ground, not to mention a 60-yard touchdown pass that he also took to the house. Not a great game. I think they had their foot off the gas a little bit. Just like you mentioned, Bills are going into the Eagles game next week. Texans are playing another wild card team in the Chargers next week. I think they're probably more focused on that game. It's going to be on the road as well. So I'm not, there's nothing to say. You won the game. But their offense has to be more consistent. And it is a little scary to me because I think there's a lot of offenses that might be able to overcome the Texans defense enough to, overcome the Texans offense. Like, I don't think their offense will be able to keep up with some of these other offenses, despite how good the defense is. I know that
I think the Raiders were also due not to be like complete ass one game. You know what I mean? Like, they are still like, you know what I mean? Like,
it definitely falls in the trap game category for sure. Like, that is certainly
like, again, I wouldn't be happy if I was a Houston fan, but also like
You just want to win.
You won. You got out of it. Who cares? You're out of a jam.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say except the defense is still awesome, even though they allowed 21 to the Raiders. There's so many plays in that game where I'm just like, this defense is cracked out. Derek Barnett launches the left tackle. You got Will Anderson with a sack and a half. Now has 12 on the season. Him and Danielle Hunter are still both top 5 in sacks. That's ridiculous. Stingley has his first pick 6 of his career. He's obviously had a lot of picks in his career. He's never taken one to the house. That was awesome. So, their defense is still there. Allowing 21 points, you should win games. That's why I'm a little upset with the offensive side of the ball. But also, I'm just going to shout out, obviously none of us and most of NFL fans pay attention to the Raiders. But Max Crosby, man, is a dog. He's a dog. He's a dog. Every single play, this guy is involved in a tackle or something. I think he had 5 tackles for loss in this game.
I feel so bad for him.
What?
Yeah.
It's literally where people go to burn and die is the Raiders. I'm sorry, but that's just the reality of it. I do feel bad for that guy. It's not like the Myles Garrett situation where he has so much attention on him, despite being, on the Browns.
I don't think the Raiders are a bad franchise, though. I think they just have a bad team right now.
They got the GOAT.
I don't think they're an absolute ass franchise, as the Browns are.
Well, the Browns also just have never when you think of the Raiders, you still think of the old Raiders, not the Oakland Raiders, not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about the Raiders. That's depressing.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. They won.
Right.
They won. We can move off. Steelers Lions. What a game! What a game! And I already know what's going to happen here. Jake's going to get fired up.
No.
Okay, that's good. I don't know. I'm slowly liking the Steelers more and more. This happens every year, where they sneak into the playoffs at the end of the season and get clobbered in round 1. But I don't know.
They're not sneaking in.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like them. I think that they're a fun team to watch. I like Tavon Austin. I like Darnell Washington. I like Jalen Warren. I like that Rodgers is 42 years old and still slinging it. Kenneth Gainwell is breaking out and having an unbelievable season as a former Eagle. He's playing amazing. He had that unreal catch for the touchdown right before the half to tie the game. That was amazing. Yeah. That was one of the catches of the decade. That was unreal in my opinion. And so yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot to like. And then on the defensive side, they got guys like Cam Hayward still. They've got Highsmith, who's a beast. Jalen Ramsey had a good game in this game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think they have a lot of guys that you want to root for, and not to mention Mike Tomlin, obviously.
Patrick Queen, Joey Porter, T.J. Watt. They do have names.
Yeah,
on the defensive
exactly.
side of the ball.
This felt like a little bit of the ref bull here.
No, that's what I meant by you going off.
Well, I'm not going to freak out, but I'm the Tesla offensive pass interference was not offense. He has just as he has the exact amount of. He has the right of way the same as the defense does. That was his route he was running. That to me is bullshit. And then the end of the game too was. I don't know.
I don't know.
The Amon-Ra play, it's not reviewable. Why is it not reviewable? Who knows?
It was not replayable. The down.
Dude, whatever the case, the refs butchered this game, in my opinion. This had the potential. If the Steelers just stopped them, then that's it. But I don't know.
Honestly, I think the only place where the the refs messed up was that DK was allowed to play the rest of the game.
Yeah, that was crazy too.
I think that was crazy. I think the calls were correct. I think both were offensive OPI. But
I definitely disagree with the Tesla one, but
DK punching a fan in the face and then just returning to the huddle seems.
Okay, what was the scenario? Because I wasn't watching the game while that happened. What?
He went up to a fan in the stands and punched him in the face.
Or they were on the sideline? Like what?
It was after a play, I believe.
He went to the sideline.
Yelled at him, called him by his full name, and like yelled like something about cheering for the Lions, like go like something like that. And he grabbed him by like his shirt and then hit him in the face, try and knock his wig off, is what the fan said. Insane.
Well, and plus, so what? If DK gets suspended for this, you're suspending him for at Browns. He punched a Lions fan in the Lions game. He should have been taken out.
Yeah, I think he should just been.
And you can't have players. You can't have players punching fans. Whatever the fan says. Like, if the fan said something ridiculous, remove the fan from the game. But to me, it didn't seem like that type of situation. DK went up and punched a guy. That's assault. Like,
it's insanity.
And I like DK Metcalf, but that's assault, brother.
I don't like him. He's not even a baby. I wouldn't even call him a baby because he doesn't whine. He's just like, he definitely just gets into his emotions. And I mean, we've seen it with countless DBs get into his head. Every time the Bengals play him, we always put Cam Taylor on him because
man's not allowed to get into his emotions.
No, dude,
not on the football field.
Be a man, bro. Play ball. And like, dude, it's so gay, dude. Don't be doing that. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, I'm just messing with you.
It's just, but yeah, like, control yourself. You're an adult millionaire. Control yourself.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I personally, I can't think of a scenario where I'd be like that pissed to punch some random guy with blue hair. Like
and it's not like the guy they interviewed him. It's not like, I mean, obviously he probably wouldn't come out and say he said the N-word or anything, but he claimed to have said DK's full name.
Dude, I don't know. In Detroit, like, there's a lot of black people there. I don't think DK Metcalf, like, there's a time and a place, and I don't think going to any Lions game, you're gonna bust that word out.
Yeah. So I think that was the craziest part about this game. And it's not like he didn't have an impact. He had 4 catches, 42 yards. Like, I think
he had a monster catch at the end of the game too.
Yeah. I think that was the biggest blunder on the refs' behalf.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with pretty much all that you said. I didn't think that the OPI calls were bad enough to say anything about them.
That's fine.
But
I disagree.
I do want to give credit to Goff, man, and St. Brown on that last play. Like, you want to talk about, like, going all out, like, finishing the game.
They were exhausted.
This guy gets tackled at the 1, gets drove back 5 yards while he's falling, flips it back to none other than Goff, and Goff, from the 8-yard line, hurdles his way into the end zone.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And shout out to the refs, because I thought they were going to blow that dead. When like, personally, I would have blown it dead.
The refs made the wrong call. I don't care.
How'd they make the wrong call?
Don't shout out to the refs.
They let him score the touchdown. That was the right call.
Aiden, let's not fucking do this.
Well, how was that the wrong call? They let Goff score, like, get the ball.
That's not what I'm talking about, man. That should have been a touchdown.
I mean, there was offensive pass interference, like blatant offensive pass interference. Like, it was a 2-arm push off from Jalen Ramsey. Was it not? Like,
I thought it was defensive pass interference. Like,
what?
Yeah.
Pull up the play. Pull up the play.
Yeah.
Go grab the play.
I'm in
Aiden's boat. I think that they were both fair calls.
If my memory serves correct, I'm pretty sure Amon-Ra uses both hands to push away Jalen Ramsey.
And the
catch the
Tesla
ball.
one, like, I get it that he's
I
running
mean-
a route, but you can't just sprint at a
you
guy
can't
full
block a
speed
defender
and
like that.
not expect to. You know what I mean? Like, it just.
What is?
It's
what
also
is this
illegal to do
basket?
it for the defense. If he were to step in the way of a route, you
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
do that either. So
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a weird flag, honestly, because it could get called on the defense too in those scenarios sometimes. But I feel like because of where it is and because the play is an offensive screen, dude, like look,
that was impressive that it wasn't blown dead there. I would have blown it dead, I think.
We
But
just
it's
talked
cool-
about how we don't want the refs blowing the whistle too quickly.
But
I
his
think
forward
because it's the
progress was
last
stopped.
play. Yeah, but it's the last play of the game. They're gonna let it play out.
That's why they let it go. Yeah.
Sorry,
This was crazy too, by the way. Them not showing the replay, instead showing us the refs for 5 minutes. Like, what's the NFL doing there?
Yeah.
And for those audio listeners, we're just rewatching the end of the Lions game from Sunday night.
Tell me they show the flag at the end in this video. Like, what? Oh my god, they don't show it.
Oh.
This video.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
There
That's
is.
it.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean
That is so soft, man.
No, where's Jalen? How's Jalen Ramsey supposed to defend the play if he's getting pushed
Look
the
at
other way?
he runs right at him, pushes him, and then goes back. I think that's like super
Dude,
clear. One more
Should I
time.
pull up
Run
the
it back
Tesla
one more
one,
time.
too?
I need to see this. Look at his reaction.
That is
Look
so-
at Ramsey's body movement.
Dude,
The guy does
He's
a
shocked.
full backswing just to stay on his feet because of. What are we?
I don't think this is a play.
No, that was his
Whatever.
actual touchdown.
No. It's his touchdown.
I don't know where it
Oh,
is.
what the hell? That's not it. Whatever. Oh, maybe? No.
No, camera angles on the other side.
Whatever. Whatever. This is probably the end of the Lions, so.
Yeah, they're. I mean, the scenario is what? Green Bay loses out, they win out. Is that?
Yeah. Which I don't hate for the Lions because, like, you're probably going to miss out on Jordan Love next week. And I mean, I don't know who Green Bay is playing.
So the Packers, let's find out here. I honestly think they're more. Yeah, so the Packers have Baltimore and then at Vikings.
That one's a little
That one.
stiffy.
And then the Lions have the Bears in week 18, and then let me see who they have
They have
next.
Vikings on Christmas
They have
Day.
Vikings.
But
So-
they're going against Max Boswell, whatever his name is, the guy who threw 4 picks.
Max
Nine's not playing?
Boswell, the kicker.
No. Is that, oh man,
It's
it's just
just Boswell.
whatever his name is.
All right, let's move on
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
to the
go.
night game.
Patriots, Ravens.
What a game.
What a game. Bye-bye, Ravens. Jake, real quick before we get into the actual game, how does it feel talking about the fact that the last 2 years, it was Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Texans, and we're surviving, buddy. We're still alive.
Oh,
We're still
Yeah.
going. Chiefs and Ravens are
I
gone,
thought
buddy.
this-
We're still
Well,
here.
I don't want to rain on your parade, Carson, but
No,
if the
no.
Ravens win out and the Pittsburgh loses out, they swap still. So they're
Not
still
happening.
alive.
Not happening.
I agree. But they also played each other in the last week, so
I think the Ravens could seriously win next week's game against the Packers. Ooh, that's an 8 p.m. Saturday game. That's kind of crazy. That's gonna be a big game, man.
I'm writing him off.
And then week 18, they play the Steelers. Where is that game at? That game is in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I was just say I think Pittsburgh has that one.
And I think the Steelers, all they have to do is beat, the Browns.
They just need one win.
Dude, what are the Ravens doing? Like, what are they doing?
Last night was a coaching, just disgrace because Derrick Henry gets you that late touchdown and never touches the ball again.
Yeah.
That's like you have one of the better running backs in the league. Yeah, he's older. It's not his best season. He's still a guy.
Not to mention that
You have to kill
Huntley is
clock.
at quarterback at that point.
Yeah.
It's not like you have Lamar still throwing the ball. No offense to Huntley, he was 9 of 10.
And it's a must-win game.
Just like
it must win. If you win that game, and win out, you make it. I believe you would because you would have the tiebreaker over the Steelers in the last week.
Yeah.
So losing that game kind of now the fate is out of your hands.
Yeah.
So
you're praying that.
And I do
lose to the Browns.
Yeah. New England played good. Drake May looked good. He threw for 300 yards finally.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, they didn't look great, and then they beat a team without Lamar Jackson at the end. So it's like,
I think that, like, realistically, the expectations are really high on the Patriots. I think that, like, they're having an all-time bounce-back season, and I expect them to be good, like, in the upcoming seasons. But, like, they have inexperience, first of all. Second of all, I don't think that they use everybody the proper way. Like, Stephon Diggs has been absent all year, and then he has, like, 3 games with over 100 yards and 9 catches. And then, like where has he been all year? Why can't he have a more consistent, stat line? And on top of it, I think that the only reason that we were considering the Patriots to be, like, one of these Super Bowl contenders is because it's wide open, because the Chiefs aren't there, and because the Bills had some rough losses for a while there, and because the Broncos haven't been in the playoffs, and Jacksonville, well, who knows about Trevor Lawrence? And there's just so many things where it would point to the Patriots having a chance. But I think that because of their inexperience, it will be a little troublesome in the playoffs.
I just also think, too, like, this was one of their, I think we talked about it earlier, like, they don't play a real team until they go home against the Bills and then at Ravens. And it was like, okay, if they can win both of those 2 games, which they did, then it's like, all right, I'm going to take this team a little bit more serious, like, regard them in a higher light. But then Lamar Jackson leaves the game. So it's like.
And I still do. I mean, they split with the Bills, and it was 31 to what you guys have, 34?
Something like that. It was a close game.
Yeah, so I mean,
both games were field goal games.
Yeah, so it's not like, it's not like they can't win against good teams, but it's just hard to believe given the schedule, given the strength of schedule this year. And that's really about it. But yeah, Drake May's still playing great.
I do want to say, like, Tyler Huntley played well.
Yeah.
He went 9 for 10.
9 of 10. 9 of 10. And he has a win earlier in the year against the Bears. So
I also think that I like the Patriots are obviously the better team. They're like they have a good defense, and they do have vets on that defense who can help control that locker room. And I know we're saying they don't have the experience, but they have Mike Vrabel, and he has the experience. So I really do think this is a serious contender for the AFC.
Yeah, I agree. That's my only thing on it. I don't have anything else. You want to preview the game tonight and then go into our dudes draft of the week? We are going to be doing Christmas movies.
Oh,
All right.
nice. Okay. Yeah, another big playoff implication game tonight. 49ers Colts. 49ers. I heard this said on a sports show the other day. With the loss by the Rams on Thursday Night Football last week,
Mhm.
the 49ers are 5 wins away from a Super Bowl. If they win 5 in a row, they can that would be
If the
them in the
Bills
Super
win
Bowl.
out, if the Bills win out, they will be in the Super Bowl.
Who's the better team though? Who do we
If
consider
the
the better
Bills
team?
win, okay, but do you
I'm
do you hear
saying-
what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. If any team wins out, of
Yeah.
course, obviously. But I'm saying that doesn't that sound crazy to say about the 49ers? Like we haven't talked about them at all this year, and they're third in that division.
They've been quietly good.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Carson. Because they'll beat the Seahawks.
Beat the Seahawks,
That'll tie them with the Seahawks.
in which they take the division,
And they'll have the division. Wow, that is. I mean, you saying Super Bowl is a little weird, but just the fact that they can win that division still is mind blowing.
That's you guys
they
didn't
can
know
be
that?
the 1 seed still.
Yeah.
So well, I mean, anyone that wins that division is going to have that one. But yeah, no, that's insane. I thought they were locked up in the wild card spot.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Oh.
crazy. It's crazy that
That
they-
is,
Yeah, no,
that is crazy.
I did know that. Yes. I thought you were just like the 49ers win out, win the rest of their games this
no,
year.
I'm
They're
just
in the
saying
Super Bowl.
it just sounds crazy to me that team only has to win 5 games and it would be a Super Bowl their 5th win. Like that doesn't sound like if you would say that, it just doesn't sound for the 49ers it doesn't sound real.
Yeah.
But
I mean, CMC's just been a dog.
yeah,
Banged
he
up
has
that
been
team
their
is.
entire offense. He's going to have over 1,000 yards rushing and receiving, which is
Go.
there's been 3 players who have done that in NFL history, and one of them is him in 2019 on the Panthers.
Yeah.
So it's crazy,
Him.
like how much of a
Workhorse.
workhorse and what's that tool? What's the fucking Swiss Army knife?
Swiss Army knife.
There it is. Yeah. For the Colts, like you're still technically alive. You're pretty well cooked. And like it's just a weird scenario. I like we talked about obviously Philip Rivers' return, and you know I'm happy for the story. Like I like the story,
Yeah.
but like what do you do now? If you lose this, you're out of the playoff contention, the playoff race. And then next, like
Would they really? This is elimination for them.
Yeah.
Texans are 2 up on them right now, so they
wouldn't
can't,
have-
and they already
yeah.
have the tiebreakers.
Because this will clinch the Bills, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Will it also clinch the Texans?
It should clinch the Texans,
It should, yeah, because you guys have the tiebreaker against Baltimore, so Baltimore can't
'Cause-
catch
and
you
we've
either.
beat them
So
already.
then
so
it would.
the game later doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So then it would literally the only thing changing in the AFC would either be
Steelers, Ravens.
Steelers, Ravens, or where we fall. Like let's say the Bills lose out and
Yeah.
the Texans win out, but vice versa, whatever. Where you fall. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot at
The
stake in
AFC
this
is
game
locked
for a lot
up.
of teams.
Let's go Colts, baby. I'm just kidding.
How about no?
How about no, brother?
Yeah.
Uh,
But like, it's just a weird ending because if they lose this game, then does Philip Rivers play against Jacksonville and the Texans to end the season? Like
No.
Yeah. Let him have it.
No.
let him have
He
like
reti-
some of the best defenses in the league,
He
smoking him
retires,
against.
right? After this, like
Well,
he goes
yes.
back into
God,
retirement.
please.
Yeah,
Like,
he signs another one-day contract with the Chargers,
if he,
and then
oh
he retires.
God, Lord, could you imagine?
Takes Justin Herbert's starting job.
They
Fire me up,
trade Daniel Jones,
dude.
Jonathan Taylor, free agency? Question mark.
Oh, how about this? Philip Rivers for Justin Herbert straight up. Could be the
Am I
move.
getting Justin
I'm
Herbert?
not taking that if I'm a Colts fan. You're not getting the equal value out of that deal.
You're trying to take my Hall of Fame quarterback away from me for Justin Herbert? No, thank you.
5 more
Wow.
years of insurance for that guy, though.
Yeah.
5 more games.
Re-up that health insurance real
I
quick.
don't think you have 5 more games out of Philip Rivers.
No,
Oh.
but 5 more years of insurance, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have the Niners by a mile here,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you want to move on to Dude's Draft of the Week?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's rip. You said Christmas movies?
Christmas movies.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Welcome to Dude's Draft of the Week. Merry Christmas. We are doing the best Christmas movies. Gentlemen, pick a number between 1 and 3.
7.
13.
1.
That's 1 and 3.
Pick a number, you fucking idiot.
I'll take 3.
Okay, Aiden, you get to make the order this week.
Okay, I'm going first because I gotta get the movie I'm thinking of.
This guy's gonna say fucking Elf or some shit.
Jake, you can go second. Carson, you're last.
Oh, thanks.
Did you already play the music? Can I say my thing?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. With the first pick in the Christmas movie draft, I'm taking Home Alone 1.
You kind of look like the kid from that show.
I don't think so.
I have a mustache.
Oh, you know what he looks like? He looks like Joe Burrow if he was a kid.
Yeah. Kevin McAllister.
Yes.
All right, with the second overall pick, I'm taking Christmas Vacation. This is like a top movie for me.
Yeah, great pick.
Yeah, it is a great movie. All right, I'll go original Grinch.
Which one?
Cartoon or
No,
Jim Carrey.
no, like real
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
great?
Yeah.
Good pick.
And I'll just take Elf off the board because I know it's going to go eventually.
Good pick.
I will take Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I will take Home Alone 2.
Oh no! I mean,
I think
fair.
you know my favorite Christmas movies. And then I will take. I'll take. I'll take Jingle All the Way.
Really?
Yeah, that's a banger.
Okay, I'm going to go Christmas with the Cranks.
Banger.
That's my pick. Show it to Nina. That's Nina's favorite Christmas movie.
Really? Okay. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go with. I don't even remember the name of the movie. It's when. It's the one with like all of them. It's like Santa, fucking the Easter Bunny, and
Oh,
God, what's it called, man?
Jack Frost.
Yeah, what's it
I
called?
don't know.
Guardians.
name.
The Guardians.
The Guardians. I liked that movie a lot personally when I was a kid. And then I'll just go
Never
Frosty
seen
the
it.
Snowman, like the original animation one.
Yeah.
The live action one is sad as hell, bro.
Yes. Mr. Frost, is that
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I feel like I have to go with the Polar Express,
Ooh,
even though it's not.
that's crazy that
one of
fell
my
that far. That's a
favorite, but-
great pick.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm watching that
I
right
had to
after
take
this,
it.
I think.
Polar Express.
Yeah.
It
Elite
is
pick.
good. That's Gina's favorite, which is kind of crazy. Like it's a good movie, but like to be like number
Yeah.
one.
It's great value at the 4.
Yes. Do I have another pick? Or am I done?
I think you have one last
Yeah,
one.
you have one more.
All right,
You, go,
give
you
me
went
Gremlins.
1, 2.
Love Gremlins. And
Is
you can watch it
Gremlins-
during Halloween if you have to.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Uh,
He gets it as a Christmas gift. The Gremlin.
Never seen it.
Die Hard.
Yeah,
Dang it.
that was That was the one left off the list.
It was either that or Grandma's
Die
Dip.
Hard's not a Christmas movie. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is.
The original, like the animated Grinch. I
Yeah.
just didn't want to go to
Fun fact for
too
you
similar
guys:
to Carson there.
Deck
the
Halls is great.
the best selling Christmas movie of all time, like the highest gross sales Christmas movie of all time, is the animated Grinch.
Really?
Is
Yeah.
it? That doesn't surprise me.
That's crazy. to
Watched
me.
it in school all the time.
Yeah.
Underrated one. You guys ever watch Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito?
No.
Or
Bro, I
did
just
someone
said
say
that.
that? Oh, my bad.
No, that's a great one. I watched
I
that the other day.
just looked up. I watched that for the first time last year, and I was
Oh,
like,
bro.
"What the hell have I not seen this movie?"
Arthur
It's
Christmas.
one of my tops. That one's not bad.
Which one?
It's just not
Arthur.
He's not draft worthy. He's an undrafted guy.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that even a Christmas movie?
That's one of those ones you can watch on Halloween or Christmas.
It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. I ain't watching
You
that.
ever
No,
watch A
thanks.
Christmas Carol with also with Jim Carrey? It's an animated movie.
Yes.
Maybe.
It's not like super Christmassy, but I like it.
The Night Before, that's a good one. With Seth
Yeah.
Rogen.
Yeah,
Santa
that
Claus.
is a good one. Dude, they just
Charlie
don't
Brown
make.
Christmas.
Oh, Charlie, yeah. They just don't make
Make them like they
good
used to.
Christmas movies. Yeah, they don't, man.
They really
I'm
don't.
trying to see here.
Yeah, just looking through. Might not be great podcasting, but whatever.
I know. But like Violent Night, like I don't want to watch a Santa murder people, bro. That's not
No,
vibe
the
I'm going
worst
for.
is like a
Bad
a
Santa.
rom-com Christmas movie.
Hallmark
Rom-com.
movies, dude, where the girl comes back from like the big city to her hometown and
She's in the
Falls in love
airport.
with a different guy.
Oh, what about there's
Oh.
a Bills Christmas movie. There's a Bills Hallmark Christmas movie.
Wow,
Really?
nobody's ever watched that.
Let me look it up. No. Holiday Touchdown, a
Christmas
Bills
Story.
love story. Can I
Oh
read
my
you guys
God.
what this movie's about?
Sure. Can you read
Yeah.
us the description
Santa
for heated
Claus?
rivalry after as well?
No, definitely not. Don't even talk about that.
Dude, every time that commercial comes on, I say to my brother, I'm like, dude, didn't you audition for that movie? Every time.
Oh no. No.
Oh,
Movie center around the Quins and the DeLucas, who have lived next door to each other for decades in the shadow of Highmark Stadium, the home of their beloved Buffalo Bills. With their long friendship rooted in being proud members of Bills Mafia, the two clans have enjoyed cherished traditions that blah, 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 blah. The Bills VP of Stadium Development? What the hell is this movie about?
Josh Allen's not in it. I'm not watching it.
Oh, no, he definitely is not in it. This is made by the Hallmark Channel, man. This doesn't really say what they do. They fall in love over Bills Mafia, I guess. Aided by Bills Mafia, friends of theirs, Morgan and Gabe, work together to unwrap the gifter's identity. This movie just sounds like a money grab.
I mean, women gobble that up, though, dude. They love Hallmark, man.
Yeah, but do you think like I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't
Christmas
know.
Carol, Office Christmas Party.
Who's that marketed for? Because why does the Bills matter in that
Yeah, that's
scenario?
true. Oh, dude,
well,
that's literally made for my grandma, bro.
That's
Literally made
built-
for my grandma.
That's built for like that only runs in Buffalo.
Yeah, dude, my grandma's probably watching that as we speak right now. Loves
like,
Hallmark,
oh.
loves the Buffalo Bills. Perfect.
It's a Hallmark rom-com. But don't worry,
Yeah.
they talk about football.
Yeah, that's
We
one of
can
those
watch
ones
it
where
together.
it's like,
Yeah.
sweetie, you love the Bills. Watch this Bills movie with me, and you're like, okay, yeah, sure. Then you're like 5 minutes into it and ready to die.
Also, this has no relation to a sports podcast at all, but Isn't it like sad that there's places that celebrate Christmas with no snow?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, thank God it snowed
That's
like
like
crazy today.
That's the premise of Home Alone 2. When they go to Florida for Christmas, I'm like, that's the worst place to go for Christmas.
Man, you love Home Alone, man. Oh my God.
Love Home Alone. That's that's 1 and 2 every year, bro.
Every week.
Love Home
Every
Alone.
week
Yeah,
he's
every week.
watching Home Alone.
Almost revealed my tism right there. Every week. Oh.
Bored.
All right. That was Dude's Draft of the Week.
Here we go.
Whoops. We got anything else on this glorious Week 16? It's almost over. Oh, Adam Schefter. QB Shane Buechel off the Bills practice squad is signing with the Chiefs. Sick.
Wow.
Maybe they can keep their playoff hopes alive.
Lamar Jackson has serious contusion to his back and is considered day by day by Coach John Harbaugh.
Well, there goes that season.
And okay, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's all we got, boys.
Yeah, that's all I got as well.
Right on. Where can they find us?
My Christmas present.
They can find us on all the major social media platforms, YouTube and Spotify. Those are the big guys. But you can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, your mom's Facebook, all over. At the Huddle Podcast.
Matt Prater.